guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been a little away. I was actually overseas in Indonesia, in Bali, Indonesia, but now I'm back in Australia. I didn't give up my channel and I'm still going to be here sharing my projects and photography tips to make your shots more creative. While I was in Bali, I've attempted to do some creations, so you might see some interesting content coming up in the next few weeks. Maybe yes, maybe no. But this week I wanted to talk about fine art photography and show you how I edit my fine art photos. I primarily work with traditional photography. I've done a bit of everything. Now I specialize only in maternity photography. But despite all this, I have always had a passion for fine art photography. For me, fine art photography is the most artistic from all genres of photography. That's just my opinion, but I would love to know if you agree. Right now, I'm in a phase where I wanted to create a series of fine art portraits, and I will be sharing my ideas and creative process with you here. So let's talk a little bit about fine art photography. Fine art photography is more about the artist's vision, which often involves creative techniques, unique perspectives, and post-processing to produce a visually striking and thought-provoking image. I think that's why I like so much, because it tells or should tell you a story. I tend to say that fine art photography resembles a painting or even a sculpture. And every time I look to a painting, I tried to understand the motive, the story behind it. Today, I wanted to show you a portrait I did, which has a whole story behind it. I won't go into details just yet, as I'm still working on the series, but I wanted to walk you through how I shot and edited, so it can be classified as fine art photography. For this portrait, my idea was to have a fabric around my mouth, symbolizing being silenced or unable to express myself. I shot a few photos, some of me just standing, some with my hair in motion, and others with the fabric being thrown. It was challenging to keep the fabric around my mouth because it was massive, but you can make it work. Although I wasn't entirely satisfied with the initial results and I may not use this portrait for my series, I decided to make this video to show you how I edit my fine art photos and to share some tips. So after selecting the photos to compose the portrait, I brought them into Photoshop. The first step was to combine them all together. It's crucial to have a clear vision of the story you wanted to tell your viewers. Sometimes you might need to reshoot something, but if you plan carefully, you can get everything done in one go. Pay close attention when blending the photos together. If the images don't blend seamlessly, it can detract from the overall quality of your work and make it difficult to present or sell your pictures. Once my composition was complete, I cleaned up my skin, backdrop, clothes, whatever needed refining. This is something I do for most of my portraits anyway. Next, I use the liquify tool to adjust the shape of the body or any objects. After that, I did a high frequency separation, which is amazing for creating a painterly effect. This technique helps even out the skin and colors, smooth out wrinkles in clothes or skin, and eliminate unwanted shadows or highlights. Next, I painted shadows and highlights. I'm using the Curves tool for this, but there are many tools you can use. Color grading comes next, which I typically do in Photoshop, though you could use Lightroom if you prefer. I don't follow a strict rule for color grading. I just mix and match adjustment tools like curves, hue saturation, gradient maps, photo filters, etc. until it works for my photo. To finish, I apply a texture, which adds the final touch to transform the image into true fine art. I also apply a camera raw filter and a high pass to enhance the overall look. I try to make these videos very quick and less boring, but if you wanted me to go into more detail about any part of the editing process, let me know. I'm happy to break down each steps if you are interested. Just leave a comment below. And here it is, the final picture. I might still tweak a few things, but this video is mainly to show you how I edit my fine art photos. My last video, I did a fine art levitation photography, and if you miss it, you should go and check it out because it turned out pretty cool. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And if you wanted to see more fine art projects, comment below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. There is a lot more to come. See you in the next one. Bye!